Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE's next massive premium live event is set to be Crown Jewel 2024. The big show will be streaming live on Saturday, November 2nd, live from the Mohammed Abdo Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. As of now, just 2 matches have been officially confirmed for the big show. World champions Cody Rhodes and Gunther will clash to crown the first ever Crown Jewel champion. Meanwhile, the top world champions of the women's division, Liv Morgan and Nia Jax, will clash to crown the women's Crown Jewel champion. With just 2 matches booked, there are likely between 2 and 4 more bouts left to be added to the card. Friday Night SmackDown last night seemingly set the stage for several big upcoming bouts. This article will take a look at some of those upcoming matches and determine whether they could end up on the Crown Jewel match card. This includes a potential triple threat match, a big-time tag team bout, and a grudge match of epic proportions. Below are 4 matches Triple H could add to Crown Jewel 2024 following WWE SmackDown. 4. Kevin Owens vs. Randy Orton could take place at Crown Jewel. Kevin Owens has been undergoing a major change lately. After Bad Blood, he attacked Cody Rhodes and seemingly turned heel. He then brutally assaulted Randy Orton just last week on WWE SmackDown. Randy Orton is seeking revenge on his former friend and tag team partner. The Viper and KO made up the duo of RKO, but now the former WWE champion wants to get his hands on Owens. In theory, Crown Jewel would be the perfect place for this bout to go down, given how talented both men are and their star power. While it is certainly possible that Kevin Owens vs. Randy Orton would take place in Saudi Arabia, technically, the bout was rejected by Nick Aldis. Whether this is a swerve and it ends up happening or not remains to be seen. If it does happen, the Viper will need to talk to Triple H to get it worked out. 3. A triple threat match could be made for the United States Championship. One of the biggest rivalries in WWE has been the feud between Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. The two have competed against each other 6 times, and each has 3 wins. The goal is for the pair to fight once more next week to determine who the better man truly is. An interesting twist was added to the match, however. United States Champion LA Knight will be the special guest referee. This came after it was decided the winner of the match would likely earn a title opportunity. Due to a guest referee being involved, this match likely won't end with a true, fair, and conclusive victory. As a result, Nick Aldis and Triple H might book a triple threat match between all 3 competitors at Crown Jewel. All 3 deserve to be on a PLE with the work they've put in, and the feud may necessitate it. 2. The Motor City Machine Guns could chase after the WWE Tag Team title. The Motor City Machine Guns are officially in WWE. The wrestling legends known as Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley had been rumored to join All Elite Wrestling and then later World Wrestling Entertainment throughout the year, but they have officially joined Triple H's sports entertainment juggernaut. The game immediately pushed them in a big way. On Friday Night SmackDown, WWE's newest stars defeated A-Town Down Under and Los Garza in a triple threat tag team match. Next week, they will face DIY, and the winning team will get a shot against Tama Tonga and Tongaloa for the tag team title. If Motor City Machine Guns make it through Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, the game could have Shelley and Sabin take on the Tongan brothers at Crown Jewel. The tag team title has been neglected at premium live events for too long, and this may correct that problem. 1. Roman Reigns vs. Solo Sikoa is a big-time match. The last match Triple H might book at WWE Crown Jewel following the events of Friday Night SmackDown is another entry into the ongoing bloodline, Civil War. The war is seemingly never over, but this match feels necessary. Roman Reigns has been brutally attacked by Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline on multiple occasions. Just last night, the faction brutalized Jimmy USO and then did the same to the OTC in the center of the ring. It is clear that Solo and Roman are set for a collision course sooner rather than later. Crown Jewel could be the perfect place to do the bout, as it would then allow Triple H to set up an OG Bloodline versus New Bloodline War Games match at Survivor Series. Meanwhile, Roman versus Solo with a huge stipulation must happen first. The roar of the crowd in Riyadh echoed through the stadium as WWE fans packed the venue in anticipation for the Crown Jewel 2024 event. Among the countless bouts already confirmed, rumors circulated about a groundbreaking stipulation match for none other than the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. The tension building on WWE SmackDown. In the weeks leading up to Crown Jewel, Reigns found himself embroiled in a family feud that was spiraling out of control. His cousin Solo Sikoa, who had once been his most trusted enforcer, was now showing signs of rebellion. On the October 18th edition of WWE SmackDown, a fiery confrontation between Reigns and Sikoa led to a match being scheduled for Crown Jewel, but with a catch. Triple H, understanding the stakes and sensing the shift in the Bloodline's dynamics, decided to make it a high-stakes stipulation match. Triple H's huge decision. Triple H, who had taken on more significant leadership responsibilities in WWE following Vince McMahon's full retirement, knew that Crown Jewel needed a match that would capture the world's attention. He announced that Reigns would face Solo Sikoa in a Bloodline Legacy match, a match where if Reigns lost, he would have to relinquish his title as Tribal Chief and Solo would claim his position as the new head of the table. The implications of the match were immense. Reigns wasn't just defending his WWE Universal Championship, he was fighting for the very legacy he had built over the past several years. The bloodline was fractured, and this match could either restore it or break it forever. For matches Triple H can add to Crown Jewel 2024 following WWE SmackDown alongside the blockbuster main event between Reigns and Sikoa, Triple H still had a few tricks up his sleeve. The crowd in Saudi Arabia was expecting a night of unforgettable moments, and Triple H had the perfect additions to solidify Crown Jewel 2024 as one of the greatest pay-per-views of the year. 1. Brock Lesnar vs. Bobby Lashley in a Hell in a Cell match. After weeks of back-and-forth attacks on WWE programming, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley were poised to reignite their feud in one of the most brutal environments possible, Hell in a Cell. Both men had unfinished business from previous encounters, and with Lashley's dominance in MMA and Lesnar's unparalleled experience in combat sports, this match was destined to be a war of giants. On SmackDown, Lashley had interrupted Lesnar during a promo, accusing him of ducking a real fight. Lesnar, in typical fashion, laughed it off before delivering a swift F5. Triple H wasted no time in making it official for Crown Jewel, adding the unforgiving stipulation of the cell to ensure that the feud reached its definitive conclusion. No outside interference. No excuses. 2. Rhea Ripley vs. Becky Lynch, WWE Women's World Championship. The rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch had reached new heights in the weeks before Crown Jewel. Both women had repeatedly staked their claim as the most dominant in the WWE, and after their last inconclusive encounter on Raw, it was clear that this needed to be settled on the grandest stage. On SmackDown, Ripley sent a direct message to Lynch, stating that there could only be one top champion in WWE. "Becky, you've been at the top before, but this is my time now," she snarled. Lynch, never one to back down, responded with a surprise appearance, and the two women brawled through the arena until security intervened. Triple H, recognizing the intensity of the rivalry, made the announcement on WWE SmackDown. At Crown Jewel, Ripley would defend her Women's World Championship against Lynch in a no-disqualification match. The stakes were high, and the chaos that followed would undoubtedly be one of the highlights of the night. 3. Rey Mysterio vs. Santos Escobar, Mask vs. Career match. One of the most personal rivalries simmering on SmackDown involved Rey Mysterio and his protege-turned-rival, Santos Escobar. Escobar had been groomed as the next great luchador by Mysterio, but in recent months, a power struggle between the two had emerged. Escobar, feeling disrespected and overshadowed, attacked Mysterio after a tag team match, sparking a bitter feud. On SmackDown, Escobar made it clear that he wasn't just looking for a victory, he wanted to humiliate Mysterio. He challenged the legend to a Mask vs. Career match at Crown Jewel. For Mysterio, His mask was everything. It was his identity, his legacy. For Escobar, Mysterio's career represented the old guard, and he was ready to take the torch. Triple H, understanding the gravity of such a stipulation, added this match to the Crown Jewel card, knowing that the stakes would create an unforgettable moment. For Gunther vs. Sheamus, Intercontinental Championship rematch at Crown Jewel 2023, Gunther and Sheamus had one of the most brutal matches of the year, with Gunther retaining his Intercontinental Championship by the skin of his teeth. The rivalry between the two warriors had only intensified since then, with Sheamus refusing to accept defeat. The Celtic warrior, now more determined than ever, had been on a tear, defeating every opponent in his path. On the latest edition of SmackDown, Sheamus confronted Gunther once again, demanding a rematch. "I've fought my entire career for this moment, and I'm not leaving Saudi Arabia without that Intercontinental Championship," Sheamus declared. Triple H, always a fan of hard-hitting matches, officially added Gunther vs. Sheamus to the Crown Jewel card, making it clear that this would be a match for the ages. Both men would leave it all in the ring, but only one could walk out as champion. The stage is set for Crown Jewel 2024 with the announcement of these 4 additional matches. Crown Jewel 2024 was shaping up to be a monumental event. Triple H had outdone himself, crafting a card that balanced intense personal feuds with high-stakes championship bouts. However, all eyes were still on Roman Reigns and his Bloodline Legacy match. Would the Tribal Chief survive yet another challenge, or would this be the moment that Solo Sikoa finally usurped the head of the table? As the final SmackDown before Crown Jewel went off the air, Reigns stood in the center of the ring, staring down Solo, the tension between the two palpable. The stage was set for a night that would alter the course of WWE history forever.